Hi everyone, welcome to your yoga and writing practice today. We're just gonna get to it. I'm hoping that you've enjoyed this time and these practices as much as I do. I'm getting so much out of it. So it's really turning into a almost daily practice for me. And it's just becoming easier actually the more I do it. I'm just noticing how much I kind of can get in my own way and become self-conscious about what I'm writing or how I'm writing. And just the more I'm gentle with myself and noticing it and just keep going, the easier it gets. So today's day 5 of the practice, and we're going to just begin on the ground doing some postures to get us grounded and get us connected, and then I'll read a poem and you can have your notebook nearby and write for 15 minutes. So it's right here, right now. All right, so we're going to begin. Just slide out on your back comfortably. And go ahead and open up your feet some distance so that your knees can come in and touch, and that way you open up your sacrum and place your hands on your belly. Close your eyes if that's easy for you to drop in to yourself. And just take some slow, deep breaths in and out through the nose, noticing your belly rise and noticing it fall. Good, one more time. And now let's lift our arms up over the head. You can adjust your shoulder blades under you a little bit so you have a nice bridge underneath your back. Cross your forearms over your head. Try to get opposite elbows so you have like a little frame. And you can reach your elbows into the opposite palm to open up some space. Lift your chin slightly and allow your knees to fall to the right. Gaze over to your left. Breathe into your left side of your body. Beautiful, and let's switch sides. So knees fall to the left and you gaze over toward your right. Wonderful, bring your knees to the center and just grab a hold of your knees or at the tops of your shins and just rock gently side to side. Good, pause in the center, lift your tail, bring your forehead toward your knees, give yourself a little squeeze, soften through your belly. Nice, and then rest your head down and your left leg goes long on your mat. So you're just gonna bend your right knee, interlace your fingers at your shin, and guide your knee in. Just pay attention, gentle attention to your breath. Good, and then lift your right foot up. So you want to keep the bend in your right knee. And you can grab behind your calf muscle here and draw the knee closer towards your armpit, or you can grab a hold of the outer edge of your right foot. So nothing is forced. You never want to force your way into a posture. Just be gentle and patient. Good, and now let's bend the left knee in, cross your right ankle over the knee, and you could thread your right arm through the two legs, left hand behind for a thread the needle. And if this is too much, like if you can't drop your head down, then you can just put your left foot on the ground here. So either way will work. Beautiful. And then release your left foot down, release your right leg long onto your mat. And let's start on the other side. So bend your left knee in. First, you're just gonna gently guide your left thigh toward your left shoulder. Feel the back of the skull and the two shoulders on the ground. And right here, right now, just focusing on the breath. Keeping everything really simple and local and present. Good, and extend the left foot up. You're gonna grab behind the calf muscle, keeping the bend in the knee traveling towards your left armpit, or you may be able to hold the outer edge of your left foot. So try to keep a right angle here at the knee and the ankle. Right hemisphere of your body making contact with the earth. So nice. Then bend your right knee in, cross your left ankle over, and option here to thread through. Or you can lower your right foot down all the way to the ground. Nice. Beautiful. Release your left foot and your right foot to the ground. And just take a moment, breathe in and breathe out. And then press your feet into the ground and bridge your hips up. Lift your arms up over your head. As you lift your hips up, so use your legs, and then as you lower your hips or your spine down, lower your palms down to the ground. And then once you get down, continue on to your tailbone, like the tip of your tailbone presses down, and there's a little bridge underneath your lower back. Let's try that again. Inhale, press the feet down and lift your bridge up. And exhale, lower down, create a little bridge under your lower back. So awesome for your sacrum. And to also notice how fluid and graceful your efforts can become. Good, just going at your own pace. Let's try 2 more. And last time. Now this time, keep your bridge up, lower your arms down, and then you have an option of interlacing your fingers underneath your back so you get those shoulder blades to tuck under, expanding open through the chest. Adjust your chin so you don't feel compressed in your throat. And keep using your legs so you don't have to clench your butt or your mouth. Unlace your fingers and sequentially, like moving through the spine from the top all the way to the tail, lower down. And then go ahead and knees to the left and knees to the right. And again to the left, windshield wipe to the right, snap, crackle, pop. All right, and then we're gonna come lift the feet up and grab a hold of the outer edges of your feet and just rock for a happy baby. Good, rock. You can also bring your feet together and open up your knees a little bit wider. Beautiful. And then let's lower the feet, slide the legs long onto your mat. Sweetly tuck your palms underneath your buttocks and your elbows come in close to your body. I'm just gonna use your forearms to lift up. Drop your head back into a fish pose. This is great to get some air in your upper body, some spaciousness, and open up your lungs. Open your throat so that you're like opening up the throat chakra, and that way you can speak and voice yourself in your writing. It's very liberating, opening up here. And And then use your arms to help you lower down so calmly and head to the ground and turn your palms up. And just take a few rounds of breath here on your back, completely relaxed and held by the earth underneath your body. Noticing the softness and receptivity of your hands and the soles of your feet, of your belly and your face. Deep breath in, exhale out, and then scoot your legs together and your arms close to your body and make fists and scrunch everything up so you're gonna get really tight. Go tight, 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 tight. Clench everything up. Clench your buttocks. Clench, clench, clench for 3, 2, 1, and then poof, release it. Let it all go. Let it kind of spill. And let's do that 2 more times. So squeeze it all in. Tight, 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 tight. Squeeze. And let it go out. And one more time. Squeeze it all in. Tight, tight, tight. Really get into your buttocks, your shoulders, even like your eyes. Tight, tight, tight. 3, 2, 1, and release it all out. So nice. So now we're gonna turn to your side and help yourself up gently. Just give yourself a couple moments here to get situated, and this might be the time to get onto a chair, table and chair for writing. Get your notebook out. And I am going to read a poem. And you're just going to simply listen and let it touch you the way it just naturally touches you. I'll give you a couple jump off lines to write from, and then you're just going to let it release. So here it is. It's a poem that I think was first introduced to me from a writer, actually on Beaver Island, named Claire Dieter. And she, we did some writing and yoga retreats in Mexico, and this was a poem that she used to get us going. And it was so great because people, they volunteered to share their writing, and just so much comes out of it. So much visual comes out of it. And that's the thing, is like learning to just let the visual, let your senses really come alive when you're writing. So you show it instead of tell it. And anyway, you don't worry about it, because you don't need to read. You're just doing this to release it and see what happens as a creative endeavor. And the poem is called "If They Chop Open My Body." It's by Julia Alter. They'll find an engine the size of Tavarua. They'll find a Navy SEAL, then a little girl in a magenta pinafore saying out loud over and over, "I'm getting tired of walking." A road of mishappen stones, tulips, spring out between my ribs. They'll find that all along a woman named Rita had been there, ding the cha-cha-cha in a swishy black dress and turquoise beads. They'll find a stop sign, a bolt of corduroy, an olive tree, an unopened pack of Jarms, a half-drunk bottle of Grand Marnier, a tattoo of a giraffe on the inside of the heart, a bag of marbles, a silver Suburban with the keys in it, idling there by the vertebrae. And I wonder why I could never meditate or fall in love. For years I wondered what the hell was wrong. And they are lifting from my body a sleeping child, the jackhammer and the sickle moon. Right, okay. So obviously, what I invite you to do is just as she did in her poem, if they chop open my body, they'll find. So your jump off line is they'll find. And your job is to get yourself out of the way and relax, and just like whatever pops up, you just start to write that down. Even if you're like, this doesn't make sense, like try to avoid that, you know, like critiquing yourself, and just like pour it out. And you could just keep circling back to, if they chop open my body, they'll find. If that doesn't work for you, you could, another line could be, for years I wondered what the hell was wrong. And that could be your jump off line as well. And if none of those are working for you today, you could just start with, you know, it's Thursday or it's Friday or whatever day it is, and start writing. Or here's the deal, and start writing from there. So I'm going to read the poem one more time. You're going to set your timer for 15 minutes. You're going to try easy, drop in. Remember, you have nothing to prove, you have nothing to improve, and this is your practice right here, right now. Such a beautiful thing, everybody, everyone. So good for you. Here we go, one more time. Just relax and listen. The poem is called If They Chop Open My Body by Julia Alter. They'll find an engine the size of Tavarua. They'll find a Navy SEAL, then a little girl in a magenta pinafore saying out loud over and over, I'm getting tired of walking. A road of misshapen stones, tulips spring out between my ribs. They'll find that all along, a woman named Rita has been in there, ding the cha-cha in a swishy black dress and turquoise beads. They'll find a stop sign, a bolt of corduroy, an olive tree, an unopened pack of Jarms, a half-drunk bottle of Grand Marnier, a tattoo of a giraffe on the inside of the heart, a bag of marbles, a silver Suburban with the keys in it, idling there by the vertebrae. And I wondered why I could never meditate or fall in love. For years I wondered what the hell was wrong, and they are lifting from my body a sleeping child, the jackhammer and the sickle moon. So exciting, everybody. I'm excited for you to do this practice, half an hour a day, a little breathing, a little moving, connecting to yourself, some writing for a sweet release, you know, so we continue to grow and heal. Take care, everybody.